Hi there, my name is Amanda Godfrey. I am a white witch and the founder of Mystical Dragon. We're based in Seaford, Australia. With the full moon coming up next week, I thought that it would be really good to be able to talk to you about moon water and how to create your own moon water and what it is used for. Moon water, for some of you, I'm sure, is something you've heard about, but perhaps aren't 100% sure what it is. So essentially, moon water is just water that has been charged in the moon, usually the full moon. And it is used for a wide number of things, often the basis for potions or for floor washes, can be used just for drinking as well, can be used as a basis for crystal elixirs, adding to the bath, all kinds of things. It helps to add more of a magical intent to your water and just gives it a bit extra energy when we're charging these things up. It's very easy to make for yourself. All you need is a jar, and it's good to label your jar. Put your moon water label on it so you remember what you've actually charged the water with or for. So put the label on, and put the date is always a good idea. Using a jar that is actually sealed is most ideal, because you do preferably want to have this outside charging in the full moon. You can have it on the windowsill to charge as well, of course, but that way it just stops any rubbish from getting into your water, especially depending what you're doing with your moon water. You know, if you're drinking it, you really don't want to have anything accidentally fall into that water of yours. The kind of water to use, you can simply use tap water, or you can use bottled water or filtered water. It's more personal preference. If you're going to be drinking it, obviously you might really take that into consideration, what you prefer the taste of. But you can also capture rainwater as well and then charge that up in the moon. So, or go to the beach, collect some water, or from another natural source. There's no hard and fast rule as to where the water comes from. It's more that personal preference as to how you're going to use it, as to where you might prefer to have collected your water from or used it from. And you can do things like perhaps add a crystal to the base or charge it up with extra intent as well, if you know in advance what you're going to use your moon water for. So I often find it's really good for any kind of spell work that you're going to do, or potion work, to start putting the intent in from the very beginning. So in this case, you know, with your moon water, you might want to start putting the intent in for prosperity or for health, or whatever it is that you're planning to use your moon water for. But lots of us like to charge up and just have a bottle of moon water that's charged up just with that full moon energy, and then you can pour off so much of it that you're going to use for different things, and that's when you can start charging it and adding your intent in if you want. So it can just be handy to have some moon water on standby, so to speak. It isn't something I would recommend storing forever either. It's not something, you know, that I would say would still be necessarily good 6 months down the track, because your water can go a bit stale. So it is something I would only perhaps have for a full moon cycle, so from one full moon to the next. And then if there's something else you're wanting to do that next month, it's worth charging up some full moon water again and doing some fresh moon water for yourself. So there's plenty of reasons why you might decide to charge yourself up some full moon water this full moon, and in Mystical Dragon's newsletter I've got more information on the full moon and a suggested spell, and following on our Facebook page I'll be putting up some of that there too. So wishing you a blessed full moon as it comes around in a few days time, and blessed be everyone.